knowledge. As a company, we are driven by what?
Content.
Content, right? And I'm saying again, in the modern sales, as a modern sales rep or marketing executive or business development, after being driven by the content, right? If you really want to be successful, you must be able to do what? To do analysis, to analyze something like data. So you measure your performance, interaction with your database. Okay, so what I'm saying is, as a business executive in a modern time right now, all right, if you really want to get more than one, you want to get to 10 clients annually, right? First, you need this content, right? So in your content, basically, you know what kind of something that you should push out. Like now, we all came together that day that we should use that's just like a subject line, but it's part of, your ideal retirement and investments, condos, right? Then you can even, in terms of location, so you can say in the city, or you can be more specific and say your retirement, your ideal retirement and investment condos, and in Victoria Island. Let me just put okay, anyone. So that's content, right? So we all agree that what you're trying to do, would you push this to people living in Ajegunle? Huh? Would you? Okay. You won't, right? Why?
Because they know your target audience, they won't be able to afford what you're pushing out.
Okay. They are not your target audience, right? Okay. All right. Ralu?
The same.
The same. Blessing. Will you push this? Go ahead. Because I know. Go ahead.
There are some people that actually have money in Ajegunle. They just don't have so much exposure like that.
Okay, so that because of the exposure.
So I feel like people over there would like to go for things over there. If they can afford it, yes, or maybe over there.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
So for me, like my take is, most people who will be retiring like wealthy, they stay in a particular local in the country, not people living in Nigeria.
Okay.
So for people who are working with multinationals, most of them are in VI, Banana Island. The environment is important. So you pitch to those who are in that locale. Okay. People in Nigeria are not looking to like retire big because they're not working. Lots of them living over there are not working for multinationals. So I feel it's not their cup of tea basically.
Okay.
Okay, so for me, I think I would push it out anywhere, regardless of location and what I feel. Because sometimes I had a client one time, I think 2-3 years ago. He stays at, is it Amod? Not Amod, that's Amod. Farther down, like way outskirts of town. Is that like? I can't remember what it's called. But he's a man who is actually a chief. somebody who's worked maybe in an oil company and retired, he has money, his kids are over there in the UK. So he was looking out to buy property for his kids, not for himself. So what to say, when I call sometimes, he'll ask what location, how much is it, and what's the cost of the property and stuff. What I'm trying to say is, for this content, it's content, I'm not going to restrict it to a particular location because I feel that people who are there are quite laid back and they my target audience. Even Lekki and VI that we say our target audiences, how much so that I'm actually gotten from those people. Okay, I think I'll just spread my tentacles and see what comes out.
Okay, so you are now, you're not based on what you say. She's not basing this, your retirement home or condos, investment condos, on locations, right? So she's basing it on the client base. She's basing it on the type of people, the clients. That's what she's saying, all right? And we all agree that, let's say 90% of people, if we're being specific for ideal, 90% or 95% of them, their lifestyle, like you said again, probably might not suit in to this kind of idea and the location as well. Okay, so what we're now doing, all right? See, we have a content, we have this statement, right? And I threw it open. What do you think guys were doing? To help you. No, because he hasn't seen you in a while. It will help you when you start analyzing, looking at your database as a business development person. All right? You start increasing your numbers. So you see, I'm being honest with you, I will struggle to sell properties beyond second toll gate. Okay? Meanwhile, we have million plus agents beyond that target, right? And that is their strength. They are fighting for that place. They're dominating that place. All right? People are looking for them. Okay? This million of people, they are afraid to come to VIA, Ikoyi, Eco Atlantic, even though Lekki Fizzle. To leave that market and come here. If you don't agree with me, just raise up your hand. This location is difficult to sell. Okay? Or to get a client for this location that you just mentioned. Okay? Meanwhile, we have other people or agents or whoever that cover both of them. They're just powerful, they can maneuver. But in a way as well, they have where they are actually for, where they are more stronger. Sometimes maybe 75% here and 25% here. Right? Or it can be 75% here and maybe 25% here. Okay? What I'm trying to say is, when you are growing in a business, you will know, you need to identify your strength and the location where you are an expert in. So when people are looking for something in VI, they're looking for something in Ikoyi, they're looking for something in Dojuleki, they're looking for something in Yaba or something, they know they can go to Blessing for that. Okay? Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And some people have a strong network that I would say this is my location, but I have Debo, Bayo, Sheila, at this locality. So what I will do is,
So you don't have media, please.
oh Sheila, okay, let me just say, Sheila is not there, but
Yes.
Ralu.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm joking, but you have them here. What I will now do is pass the information to them. Okay? What you're trying to do, you just make sure that you're in that same circle, and then you are still making sure your money, right, is still there. Because even though if it's 10% that you make from the 100% here, it's still something you are building yourself. Okay? So, but somebody like me, it's not like I don't want the money. Do you understand? I just want to be known. Alright? And I want to acquire a lot of database of people that are actually in this interested here. So I want to build their database. So I can give them whatever I'm bringing out here. It doesn't mean that inside my database, yeah, that I don't have people that will prefer this location. Alright? But the lucky thing is they will tell you that this is my budget. Okay? This is what I can you find. I'm sure all of us will experience that. So out of saying you want to satisfy this person, because at any moment there is one we are experiencing, Sheila and I, we currently experience. The man 5 years ago, 5 years there about 2019 about, went to somewhere here, alright, to buy a property worth 45 million. That was 5 years ago. He's a doctor in the US, 45 million. He just wanted to try the market. Okay? He went to this location to buy a property for 5 million. And now, how much property is he looking for?
$2 million.
$2 million. Huh? You want something right now, that's why you have moved him. To what? How? From what and where? 45 million to $2 million. $9 million to $2 million. From here. So he wants to leave here and come here. Can you see? And it's inside the database from here that he went. Right? Database of here that he went. That, oh, I don't want, he went here. Now, 3 years later, he's come back to that database. But if I didn't have a good relationship with him, now that he wants something back here, that he knows it belongs here. Because he's been getting things from here all the time. This is where his mentality, this one, and he has the money and he wants to go here. So if you want to be here, play here. But you'll be shocked, people here, there are plenty. They even have group, different this thing, there are plenty. But yeah, we are not plenty because is it the supply? I won't say the supply. It just, these people sometimes they can be so satisfied, alright? And some of them, they are your biggest competitors. These people you are looking for, because they are rich, so they buy their own land, their own properties, and they start building, okay? Alright? So they become competition to you as well. Do you understand? Or they are very difficult, they are indecisive, they don't make up their minds on time, they can be dodgy, they can be a lot with people like this. But once they make up their minds, you'll be shocked what they do. And that's why we say, sometimes what we are just looking for is just one person out of this. But here, you'll be chasing plenty because the property might be cheaper, but your commission is not weighty like that. But if only one, by the time this person is selling 20, you're only just selling 1 year. It covers 50 of this guy here. So that's why some people don't mind just at least something is coming in. Every time it's coming, rent is coming, things is moving. Alright? So why some of us would like to just play here, know that when something drops, it is big. Okay? So as as a business person, business development person, you need to start analyzing your data, thinking about who you are, not just thinking that, oh, I'm working for Periwinkle, and that means this is just the location where Periwinkle is currently having the product or their products. So this is where I'm playing. No. You're a character, alright? You have a personality that you try to push out, alright? You have an identity that you try to showcase, alright? Oh, I'm known, I'm sexy, I'm beautiful, I'm classic, I'm a professional. I want to be in this area, I want to be in this area. It doesn't matter how you want to play. But it's high time you start doing that now. You are not shutting door. I don't. Most of the time I pass. I don't worry myself too much. If you know me very well, I don't go out of my territory and start chasing this. What I do, not because I'm selfish. Anything that comes out from here, I won't mind. Even if it's nothing, I'll pass immediately. Don't like that stress. I want to focus on myself. Oh, you are not an Igbo man. If you're an Igbo man, the Igbo man will do everything. Sometimes it can be very overwhelming and you lose track because you're trying to chase this side, all right? Because that's where you feel like the money is easy to make. Sometimes you just need to pass to somebody inside this place. Let them do the legwork for you. Then you can remain focused, okay? So once you have someone here that you can trust, pass it over, let them do the legwork. Immediately, I don't shy away. Pass their contact immediately of that person to this person. Let them be the one doing the stress. And then if you have trust, if they close the deal, something will come to you as well. Okay? And then if you know, no matter what, I just want to be all around that this is who I am. If you have the strength, you do it. You know, this is actually go. These same people go, you extend them to outside Nigeria, you know, remember? You understand? So you start building them up because they are your strength. They are outside, they are also in Abuja, okay? They are also in Abuja. And these are diaspora market, you know? So you start building offline these people, this diaspora, you start building offline relationship with them. Okay? So by the time you're building offline relationships, so when they come home, November, December, Easter period, when they are home, they want to sit down with you. And what you've done is with your offline, I'm just repeating what I've always taught people before, and we've talked about it. You are 75% to 85% done. So when they come and sit with you, they're talking with you. They don't feel like a stranger with you, or they try to, because before they come, they've done profiling. And that's why some of us, we don't do very well yet of you. They profiled you already. And that's why I would say our biggest strength as a business development person, and some of us just think maybe I'm just doing it for fluke, I'm not getting calls from there, is your social media platform. Sorry, the way I'm writing down. Social media platform, most especially your strongest one is your LinkedIn. Keep pushing. Don't wait. Don't say nothing. It's a lie. This is where they are profiling you from. They won't contact you on LinkedIn and tell you anything, right? But they profile you. The way you talk, the way you react, things you've been sharing, people you're working with. And that's why it's when we are talking about team, pictures that you share means a lot. Person called me and said, you're the MD and Dr. Chinedu is your chairman now. Wow, you guys, you are doing big thing. I saw you guys' picture, man. That was crazy. You're working with Chinedu guy. You're not an ordinary person because, and I saw that you've been working for him for 3 years. You could last long with that man because he's a tough guy. I said, yeah, the guy is a developer. Could last long with that man like that, I give it to you. Well, what you guys doing is excellent because look at your branding. That was just flowing. Like, look at your branding, your concept, your idea. That is, you can't really tell a real estate company that is pushing their product on a professional level like Tarabenko is doing. But if you ask me, tell me who is open to you. Who else is doing that much? Have you seen that the way you do on social media? No, I'm talking about LinkedIn, not outside LinkedIn. Nobody. If you know somebody, just let me know. Probably the person that you know might be maybe one time, maybe a customer service, or people handling their main page. Alright? Because they focusing more on maybe one-on-one interaction with people. They don't know profiling. It's what most of the time close the deal for you. Well, I've not seen you posting recently. Have you been posting?
On my LinkedIn,
Why?
more of messages and sending them things.
Yeah, but you've not been posting.
Yeah, I've not been posting.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't know why you don't talk about that at your meeting again. And I used to remind them.
Yeah.
These are the two people that I see in one America. Brandon, what that will do to you, I know you are offline person, okay? What I'm saying is profiling. Okay? When you meet somebody offline, I mean on the field, okay? They will say, you know what, let me just find out whether this guy is working for the company. Fine, they will go there and see Periwinkle Condos, Rally is working, alright? But by the time they are trying to look down, because they are driven by everybody, by social media and everything. By the time they want to check the last time you posted something about your company, 5 months ago. Or you met a man, okay? And his wife is somewhere. Or you met a man, a woman, and the husband is in the UK or in the US. And they say, oh, rally or something. Or let me even pay emphasis on the guy. And they say, oh, there's this marketing lady that is marketing me, and I want to buy a property from her or something like that. And what is, you might say, already competition, right? She started thinking maybe who this person is, right? The woman. See, she wants to see. She will go to your Instagram, okay? All right. She will go to your LinkedIn. All right. She will most especially on Instagram. She focus on that. Want to see you, but if she gets to your Instagram page and the last time you posted about your company was 5 months ago, all right, and she goes to your LinkedIn and it was 5 months ago, she will just say like, okay, this girl, she's not that aggressive that she just, I guess after she sell to my husband finish, she's still gonna be having something else with him. Just telling you, I guess. But you should see the also kind of person on the page. You just know this person is all about the business. Okay? The man won't buy from you. Nothing will stop him from your field. Okay? So what I'm saying is, your offline or field plan that you currently have and your online must sync together. Okay? You balance them. You are not looking to sell here. Alright? Because that is not your strength. Alright? But what you're doing is to help you. Alright? To give you an identity. Okay? So when you are going to the field, alright? I've met somebody, me, that's where I am. See, let me shock you. When I'm reading newspaper, guess what I'm looking for? Names. No, that's why I'm looking for their names. Please give me my name. No, okay, don't worry. I'm thinking I'm doing video, don't worry. I will show you that when I'm leading punch offline, online, I'm looking at the MDs of who is talking, or they're talking about a politician and say this thing, or this. I copy that name immediately, I put it on my WhatsApp like a data. Offline, I'm just reading newspaper. Or I'm driving. I see one hospital, it's just coming up. I want to know the owner of the hospital. Or there's a new company just popped up somewhere. I want to know. I'll just write the name of the company. And then I'll go and search. The same way I'm doing that, just to build database. The same way the person you met or you're meeting offline, on field, is also going to go back and find out about you. Okay? So it's a circle. Alright? That offline and online, they work together. So you need to have a presence online. Alright? To help you for your offline relationship that you're trying to build with people is key. Alright? So for example, you've built a loyalty with a particular client. Just like that proposal you sent to me. The woman has not met with you before. But this person that introduced you to the woman, alright? You met him on field and you have a relationship with him. You met him on LinkedIn. Okay, you can easily.
I hardly post, but I go to all of their messages.
That's what I'm saying. You are talking to them, but you need that woman. You didn't meet that woman. That person met you and he connected you with the woman. The woman will do a profiling. I'm sure she's done that. That's what they do. All right? She's done that on me already. That's what she will now look at. Things that you've been posting. If she's not getting enough thing from you, she'll go to your company. And they call the line. Watch me. Huh? They will call the direct line. It picks. So it becomes the company's product. Or it goes to someone else. But if she's convinced about your profile already, alright, and she wanna deal with you, it's up to the number. Talk to you immediately. Stop redirecting, right, your prospects to others. Stop doing that. Okay? And how? Not enough information. Okay? And what happened when you start redirecting them? You find out, you start clashing. Okay? You start clashing with people with sales. Sorry, I'm a bit clumsy. Okay? So even when they come in, because like I told Sheila yesterday, these clients, they are actually our biggest competitors. They are. How? Do you know why? Do you know how they are your biggest competitor? You don't know? Do you know, Riley?
Because they can afford to do what they're doing.
Yes, they can afford to. Sheila, explain
Okay, so basically they can afford to do what we're doing, they have the money, and then with the information we are sharing with them, they are now able to have better knowledge of how to navigate the same business that we're doing.
it. Okay, so go ahead.
And they also have the contacts already, so it is easier for them to penetrate those.
And that's why they can talk to anybody. Information. They always look, before they decide to buy, they will start looking for information. Who is going to give them the best deal? Your previous price when you were selling the project, when you started, they will tell you information. Okay? So stop redirecting. Let it be, want to be the first contact. Alright? So this is going to help you. Alright? Keep pushing both what you are doing. Alright? And then you still do your online as well. You should put it together. Okay? Don't let anyone suffer. It's different from this type where what you are doing right away is you are now following this principle, like we are saying here, alright? You are now focusing on this alone. No. when it comes to being broad in terms of your marketing and pushing yourself out, you should always try, even though if this is your 75, this should be your 25. Pass the information around.